So the subject of the week, we're gonna get right into it. Very, very serious quote. Something realized a personal thing for me. A quote was dealing with me personally that I made. Uh, a circumstance that I feel like people will understand. And my quote is, enjoy the process, don't become obsessed with the outcome. I'm gonna repeat that again. Enjoy the process, don't become obsessed with the outcome. Me and I feel like everybody who just wants things to go their way, um, always wants that outcome instead of enjoying the process. And people always say, I'm trusting the process. Like I'm putting in the work, I'm doing all this, but they're not enjoying it. It feels like I'm doing this because I'm doing this. I'm trying to do this, but I ain't getting no support, or I'm not doing this, instead of focusing on the people who do support you. Enjoying the process is key. It's how you really feel and will be able to appreciate when you really grow, through the process. If you bake a cake and you keep checking on it, opening the thing, it's gonna be a flat cake. You feel me? The cake is gonna eventually be flat. You can be like, oh, it doesn't taste good. Nobody wants a flat cake. So if you constantly keep checking the oven on your process and deflating it, how can it really grow? Because you're so obsessed with, I need it now. I want the result now, when the results don't happen overnight with the process. And if you realize that, God's taking you through a process for you to enjoy it, you'll feel better about it. But if you're assessing how I'm gonna do this and how I'm gonna do that, but if I don't make this move now, this not gonna happen like this. The fear, the unknown is a beautiful thing. If you have a fear of the unknown, you're gonna be seriously screwed in this world. The unknown is probably the most beautiful thing ever. The unknown, not knowing, is probably the best thing ever, because that's where you really can let God work, and you can really see Him work. You feel me? Not you, Him work, and allowing the unknown to happen, and not trying to force the process. If you really gonna trust the process, trust it, man. If you really believe that this is something that's not gonna happen overnight, believe that. But a lot of people say that and their actions show different, because they're obsessed with the result more than being obsessed with, hey man, I felt this way today, but I did this to overcome this feeling. I put in the work with this system or what I'm doing, and I got the result maybe 5 or 10 years down the line. And sometimes it happens overnight, sometimes it doesn't. But the thing is, though, you have to enjoy the process and not become obsessed with the outcome. Or I'm telling you, you will crash and not even get to the outcome because you're so obsessed with the process.
I was hearing you said something, you said that made me think. Walk by faith. You talked about the unknown. And then, especially when you connect to God, when you don't know and you put in a position where you got to trust God, and you pray to Him, you talk to Him. But you said, don't get obsessed with the process, because especially if you know that God is in control of it. And so that's where the walk by faith come in at. But then another thing you said, don't get obsessed with the process, especially when it's a scripture I was looking at. It says, it's in 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31. It says this: whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you drink, do it all to glorify God. Do it all to glorify God. Don't get stuck on how you think it's going to come out. Because at the end of the day, if you walking by faith, God going to set it up so that the process you in, your motives is going to be to please Him. He already know the outcome. You just going to enjoy the process while you're in it, because you connected to Him, opposed to you getting your mind all cluttered with it, trying to figure out stuff. When God say, you got the word right here for instructions. You just so engulfed in it, being busy. God be like, you doing too much. Walk by faith. Do it that I can be, whatever you do, work for somebody. Work for somebody like you're working for the Lord. Be in a relationship and treat people like God treating you. Do it to glorify God.
Mm.
So if you're going to get obsessed with the process, get obsessed with the fact that God is shaping and molding you during this process to put you in the best position that He know you can be in, so that He can be blessed and somebody else can be blessed.
Mm. I'm telling you, most definitely. No, most definitely. I agree with you, man. You gotta walk with faith, man. You gotta really have faith, but you gotta put in the work, man. But just loving what God taking you in the process He's taking you, it really lets you relax a little bit more, man. It takes some stress off your shoulder because you like God's working on you. But some people like, I gotta do it now. I'm gonna stop this now instead of saying, hey, man, just take my time with it. Eventually, God gonna work it out in His favor and how He's gonna do it in His time with me. I just gotta keep being ready and put in the work. So most definitely, man, like the quote of the week. Oh no, not the quote of the week. The subject of the week of this week is don't become obsessed with the outcome. Enjoy the process, man. Enjoy the process and really trust the process.